two quick little housekeeping measures before we launch into our next turn. I tried to cheat here and give Conclave an extra firepower. Don't know what I was thinking, but let's remove that. Second thing I did, and this is a bit of a larger boo-boo, is I had Vigilance attack the Hive Master. Then I tried to jump, remember, and get out, but technically you can't do that. Remember, the attacks are simultaneous, so the Hive Master should have shot back, unfortunately. And the damage is 4 plus the number of players. I'm playing 2, so it was an attack of 6, all right? So he attacked for 6. We have 3 shields, so that means we take 3 hits, which eliminates all of our shields. And Vigilance is down to 0. Yuck. Okay, but we're out. We survived it. And I think those are all the errors I made. So let's move on to the next turn. And once again, all of our travel events are over here in the Expanse. The first says if anyone has less than 4 energy. We're not there. Everyone has more than 4. So that's not going to trigger. This one, the pheromones, it only happens if we travel during the travel event away from the Expanse. So that one's not going to trigger. But the Arachna Trap, this one, if there are no Strike Force ships in this sector, we scrap the card. Ah, bummer. So I guess our wormhole has finished exploding. So that's going to be taken out of the game. So I'm thinking, I know we're hurt. I know we're down. We've lost all of our shields. But if we push it, we might be able to win the game this turn by defeating the Hive Master. Remember, you have 2 win conditions. Before the Master comes out, you have to defeat all of the scout ships. Once the Master comes out to win the game, all you have to do is take him down. All right? And here's the thing. We've really whittled him down on defense. He still has an attack of 6, all right? That's 6 energy here. So in order to destroy the Hive Master, we're going to have to generate 8 points of energy, 8 points of attack, right? If we do 8 points of attack with shields of 1, that means we would end up with 7 damage going through. 6 plus 1 is 7, so that's what we need. We need to generate 8 points of attack and survive, okay? And here's the problem. If we travel here, we'll have to survive first through the requisition stage, which means one of our ships is going to have to lose tech. We then have to survive through the Hive Master's battle condition, because that's going to trigger before we get to attack him, right? And we're going to have to remove energy equal to the cards down here. And trust me, there's going to be cards down here. So I'm thinking we're going to have to send in both our ships. One of them is going to have to be the Sacrificial Lamb. They're going to have to take the hit and lose tech, and they're going to have to take the hit during battle and lose energy equal to the cards, all right? And the other ship, who's going to be hiding behind them in their shadow, as it were, is then going to whip around in front and have to deliver 8 points of damage. So with that in mind, let's look at R2, the Conclave, and Vigilance, and see if we can reach that win condition now, or if we have to hunker down another turn and, try and rebuild ourselves up. But I think if we play our cards right, literally, we're going to be able to take the Hive Master down in one fell swoop. So right now we're hanging out here in the eye, right? Which has this unfortunate effect that whenever we leave this sector, we're going to lose energy. Okay, so we got to keep that in mind. When we travel out of here, we're going to take an energy hit. And an energy hit right now on the Vigilance, she's got no shields up. So that means just getting out of this sector alone is going to knock her down 1 weapon. All right, 1, 2, 3. So she will still have enough at 9 right now. That would take her down to 8, but that would be the absolute minimum. If she loses any more energy for any reason, she's not going to be able to do the killing blow. Conclave, however, she is totally shielded up right now, right? So even if she took a hit leaving this sector, she's going to be okay. And she too right now has exactly enough to land that killing blow. There is that one other thing, and I was hoping to show you this, and I think I'm going to be able to. And that's this secondary ability. Now remember, you can only be the primary engager in a fight. You can't have both of our ships attacking the Hive for their full force and effect, all right? So I can't take Conclave's 8 and Vigilance's 9 and put them together for, a whopping 17 attack. The game doesn't work that way. If you want to have more than one of your strike force pilots engage an enemy, you can do so, but one of them has to be designated the secondary engager. And the secondary engager isn't going to take any damage and isn't going to do any damage. Instead, the secondary engager is only going to be able to activate their support ability. For the Conclave, her support ability is that she can move one ship in this sector to another sector. So she could blink a ship out. You don't really need this particular support ability. Vigilance, however, does have a very nice support ability, and that's adaptability. The primary engager, that would be Conclave, gains a temporary defense and a temporary attack. Awesome. So if we send in Conclave as the primary, she'll get to use her defense and her weapons, and we can send in Vigilance as secondary engager, which means this would kick in just to boost the Conclave a little bit more. So I'm leaning toward having Vigilance take the hit as far as losing tech and having Conclave deal the final blow. And the last thing we have to consider is what's in our hand, right? Because that's what we're going to be able to install on our ships. And for the Conclave, well, she has some interesting stuff here. The first thing she has, which might be really helpful, is she has 2 electro boosts. Okay, these are boosts, so you can play them whenever we like. And a ship in this sector, other than Conclave, is going to gain firepower. Wish I could do that to Conclave. So if we play these, we can get Vigilance up to an attack of 9, 10, 11. Holy mackerel. So maybe Vigilance should be primary. Well, Conclave also has some extra shields. That's great. And she could also gain 2 more attack. Okay, so once again, we're pretty evenly matched here. We're pretty evenly matched here as far as attack. All right, so that was, who is this? Yep, that was Conclave's hand. Let's check out what Vigilance got. She has, love this card, this accelerated delivery. Yeah, that comes with Vigilance, so that's one of the special cards for her particular ship. And man, is this powerful. So we can buy something and suck it in right away. That's great. We have, scrap shields. That's nice. Get us some more shields. We need those. It'll cost us energy when this is scrapped. But hopefully the game won't go on long enough. We'll have to worry about that. Human resilience. Recycle when played. If energy is removed from Vigilance this phase, Vigilance gains firepower and shields. All right, so we've seen this one before too. I guess we've cycled through our deck. And redirect energy. Remove energy from Vigilance. Vigilance gains an attack and draws a card. Wow, see, now I'm changing my mind. I feel like Vigilance is going to end up with a lot more firepower. All right, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll let Vigilance take the firepower. Yeah. Now remember, when we leave, right, Vigilance is going to lose energy. So if we play, where was it? This card right now, this boost. If energy is removed, we will gain back. But if we play it now, we're going to lose those credits. And Vigilance only has, that would leave her with only 50 credits. I don't think that's worth it. I think we might hold on to this because I think we need those credits. Okay, all right. We won't play any boosts. We're not going to play any boosts, not yet. If we play them now, we lose them for credit generation, and I'm not willing to do that. So let's send these ladies back into the Expanse. So for our travel event, we are going to take both of them and move them back into the Expanse. In doing so, they each need to lose an energy. So Conclave, her regenerative tissue gets scrapped, but the good news is it regenerates. So she gets another shield point. So that actually comes out even. Vigilance, unfortunately, she is going to lose a firepower because she has no more shields. All right, so be it. End of travel phase. Requisition is next. And we are down to one requisition event for the Hive Master. Scrap one tech installed on a Stripe 4 ship in this sector. All right, so this is it. Here comes the question. Who's going to be primary and who's going to be secondary? Let's make that call. All right, I'm just going to make the call. I'm going to say it's Vigilance. I'm going to say it's Vigilance. Only because her shields are so horrible. I'm afraid if she tries to absorb the blow from the Hive Master, the battle event, I just think it's going to, we might lose her. The Conclave has so many shields going on here. I think she's going to do a better job surviving. So let's say Vigilance, you're going to deal the final blow, which means all the pre-event horribleness, Conclave, it's going to fall on you. So we have to scrap one tech installed on one of our two. Let's take the tech from, doesn't really matter, the cloak drive. It was fun while we had it. Recycle that. All right, now it's our turn to requisition. First things first, we didn't spend any of our cards, so let's generate our credits. This time, I'm going to add in the traditional method and say 3, 6, 9, plus 20 is 110, right? Right? Yes, 3, 6, 9, 110. No cheating this time, okay? 110 for Conclave. And Vigilance. Vigilance is money poor. Conclave always seems like she's got so much money. 3, 6, 7, 8. 80. 80 measly bucks, okay? 80 measly bucks. Okay. So before we go into spending, now it's okay for us to recycle these electro boosts, right? We've already generated our credits. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's boost up Vigilance and give her 2 more firepower. 1, 2. These are our starting deck, so we'll put them on the bottom of our pile. But that was 60, 110, 110, don't let me forget. And are there any other boosts we want to do? So this one, if energy is removed, we're going to save that for the, I believe, the battle event, because we're definitely going to be losing energy. Oh yes, this one, the first card we requisition this phase is going to go into our hand. So let's play Accelerated Delivery now. That's also from our starting deck, so back it goes. That was 30, remind me, 30. I should probably just write this down. All right, remove energy from Vigilance. She gains, oh, that's interesting. She gains firepower. And she draws a card. All right. So what's on top for Vigilance? Oh, it's more firepower. Oh yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay. So let's play Redirect Energy. We will remove a firepower because we have no shields. Give it right back. And we'll draw a card. This one goes in the bottom of our deck. Great. Okay. Any other boosts I want to play here? Nope, that's it. That's it. Okay, now let's go shopping. All right, what have we got? Okay, so firepower. Remember, one of these, Vigilance, is going to be able to take directly into her hand and install. Remove energy from each Strike 4 ship in the sector. Scrap a non-flag ship. Okay, we don't care about that. Let's see. When this tech is scrapped, you may remove 2 energy from a ship in this sector. Ew. Hey, that would be really nice. So maybe we want to buy this detonative patch or guns. I think we have enough guns. I'm feeling good on the gun front. So let's do that. Let's start with Vigilance. She has $80. She's going to spend 50 off the bat and add that straight into our hand. Great. Now we need to refill the deck. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, darn it. I think everything's too spendy for us. We only had 80. We only have 30 left. Shoot. Oh, well. Okay. That's the one drawback of Vigilance. She is poor. All right. Well, Conclave, let's step her up. She has 110 to spend. So wow, she could get just about anything. Oh man, look at these cannons. When you install this tech, the problem is anything we buy, right? It's going to go on the bottom of our deck, so we're not going to see it. But if we can, let's try and leave boosts and not tech behind, because remember we have one of those when you have those vicious technivore that eats up the tech. So let's buy this one for 50. And let's buy this one for 50. We left 2 tech. All right, well, it was a good try. It was a good try. Amazingly enough, we only have 1 install effect. And this is if there are at least 3 active strike force ships. Well, there's not, so we can ignore that. Okay, let's install. All right, little Vigilance, what did we manage to get you? All right, we got you a little more shielding, which is good. Put that there. We got you, when you install this tech, shuffle your deck. All right, we'll do that in a second. A little more firepower. Yes. My shields. Ooh, let's see, what shields, what order do we want these? These shields, if they're scrapped, we lose energy. These shields, will hurt others. All right, so let's put our scrap shields on first. The crappy ones. And then let's do our detonative patch second. Yeah, look at that, totally powering up. And the boost, okay, we're saving that for battle. Okay, and Conclave. Well, I've only got 2 cards left. We got some more shields for you. Let's hope you can hold out. And we have, when you install this tech, you may draw a card. Hey, right on, I'll take that. Look at all those, look at all those. Let's draw a card. What did we get? Desperate Measures. Oh, I don't think we're going to need this. I don't think we're going to need this. We're not desperate. What are you talking about? This is a well thought out plan. What could go wrong? She says, moving into battle phase. And pheromones first, because play the top card of the ship deck. Remember, we're at our max limit of 4, so the pheromones, thankfully, are not attracting anyone else. And my good friend, the bloated Technivore, I think he's secretly on our side, because I'm really liking what he's doing here. He is going to eat energy once again from every ship, including us. So let's do that. The cruiser is now down to 4. The bloater eats himself for 3. Vicious gets 1. Ooh, Metahuman Nexus, 6. Holy mackerel. Okay, he goes down to 5. And last but not least, look at that. The Hive Master loses 1, putting him at 0. Oh, I'm feeling very good about this. I'm feeling very good about this. All right, now. Okay. Hey now. Did we time this just right? Did I do that right? Remove energy from a strike force ship in this sector equal to the number of cards under this panel. I didn't put any cards under this panel. Did I scrap anything? Whenever a card is scrapped, oh dear, did I forget to scrap something? I don't think so. Okay. That seems too easy. I don't think I scrapped anything. Which means there should be no cards under here, which means we don't actually have to lose energy. Oh, this is much easier than I thought it was going to be. All right, battle event. Now it's our turn. All right, so let's start by playing our human resilience. So during this phase, if Vigilance loses any energy, she's going to get an extra firepower and an extra shield, all right? Done. Let's engage. Okay, we all know where you're going. Hive Master versus Vigilance. And why not? Why not take someone out with us? And I have a personal grudge against these vicious technivores, so take that. Okay, now we have our simultaneous attacks. Okay, here we go. Ready? And my battery died. Okay, but I'm back. And I remembered the bloated Technivore, it ate energy from everyone, including Vigilance and Conclave, so I've knocked their shields down by 1. I'm trying very hard not to cheat here. I want a clean kill. Hive Master, Vigilance. Okay, down to 0, which I love, because that means Vigilance is going to do her full barrage of attack. Yes, so that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 versus 6. We're going to destroy the Hive Master, but before that happens, the Hive Master is going to shoot off a volley as well, and it's going to do 6 points of damage. So we are going to feel this, right? Remember, this was active, so when I lost that energy from the shields, I should have given myself one more firepower. Not that it matters, but I also get one more shield, and that is going to matter. Because we're having an attack of 6, we have a shield value of now 4, so that means 2 are going to get through. So we're going to lose 1. And this shield's going to explode, literally. And that's going to go down to a 1. Because remember, when this tech is scrapped, you may remove 2 energy from a ship in play. Haha, okay, what the heck, why not? We'll just take 2 energy off of this one. Awesome! Hive Master exploded. We survived. We have officially won the game. Conclave, of course, let's just let her have her turn because, hey, she's in this as well, right? She's going up against Vicious Technivore and she does, oh my goodness, 7, 8, 9, 10. He blocks 1, so he's definitely exploded. He attacks her with 2, but of course, her shields withstand that with a laugh. And even better, she gets a bounty when she does this. Remember, scrap an opposition ship in this sector with 1 shield or less. Well, we don't have any. But this is her kill. This is her kill. All right. That's it. We did it. We did it. Our 2 little ragtag ships managed to take down the Hive Master. So what do you think about this game, guys? What do you think? All right. First things first. If you are somebody who loves the rules and feels like if you miss rules or you misplay something, then you haven't played the game correctly, stay far away from this game. I guarantee you will misplay something. This is like Arkham Horror in that respect. There is something you're going to overlook, all right? If, more like me, you're a little more laid back, like meh, get into the spirit of it, that's good enough, then this might be a lot of fun. This might be a lot of fun. I will say that all of these tiny events triggering at all these different times really pulls you out of the theme of the game. And this game could have some really fun theme. I think you could really get into the idea of being these little ragtag ships going up over overwhelming odds if you weren't constantly checking the cards and reading for all of the events. Does it have flaws? Yes. Is it as bad as everyone made it sound? I don't think so. I really don't. I felt like the longer I played this, the easier it was to remember what I was supposed to do when, the less frequently I was looking at the rules. I don't know how different each game is going to be, though. That's the one thing I will say. I feel like every game I've played has been kind of the same. You hide in a corner, the master arrives, explodes a sector, and then you spend the rest of your time building up, harassing until one final run. That's fun. That's fun. I don't know, maybe with different masters it would feel a little different, but so far, and admittedly I've only played 3 games, but every game has been kind of the same. I picked this game up for $10 on a discount shelf. That was worth it, absolutely. So hopefully they gave you an idea of what is actually in the box and how it plays. Don't be afraid of the rules. Don't be afraid of the rules. They actually honestly weren't that bad. And if you see this somewhere on a clearance rack, hey, I would think twice before walking by it. Again, if I cheated, if I missed something, throw it in the comments. Thank you for all of the eagle eyes you guys have given me on this one so far. Talk to you soon. Bye.